Well, hello and welcome back. Well, I haven't made a video in quite a while, so I thought I'd kind of start doing some more again here and show you my latest projects and see what's going on. So let me flip you around here and we'll get started. Okay, well, this is my germination chamber. Built that several years ago and it's been working real good. I had a question from somebody that was wanting to build one of those, so I thought I'd shoot an update on where I'm at on this here. So down below I've got where it's heated with two crock pots in the back there. These are new microgreen trays started there. There's some pea that's ready to come out, get in the sun. Got a dehumidifier in there. Get a lot of humidity in here with the water heat, and that causes a little problem, so that dehumidifier has been working good. So here I got some other pads. There's some pea and sunflower soaking in the bottom. Some new trays of lettuce. Those will be coming out up here another day. And so up on top, here's some new lettuce starts that are going. So I've had to expand here to get more room for lettuce. I'm growing a lot more and trying to leave them in the under the lights longer back here, because I don't have enough room up there in the troughs. And I've got lights under those, over those too. It's, as you can tell, it's winter time. It's about 3 degrees outside and 41 degrees inside. So I'm adding a second level up here with these watering trays and lights. So I've got to get those plumbed in. These I just added here just this last week, and they're working good, so I need to get these next two on top here. Now these trays, they're 2 foot by 4 foot plastic. This one was supersprouter.com. I got that from, I couldn't find it again. I think they were $100 some for that. And then these top ones, they're a little different tray, and they have a lip, if you can see that or not, but they're designed to go on trays that this here hangs over the edge, and that's where your water will come down and run to this side. So I've got to drill a hole in there and for the drain and get the plumbing started. So these I got off of Amazon, and they were like $80, and then like free shipping. They're not as thick or as heavy as these other ones, so I hope they work. I'll find out when I drill that hole, see how sturdy they are. But under these here, I've also got a heating mat, which you can't really see under there. And I've got a control on that. Let me walk around back here. So here's my controls for the heat that kicks on those crock pots to heat those. This is a control for the heat mats. So I've got 2 of them in there, and I'll have 2 more up on top. And those are like a... Okay, so here's the bottom of the tray, and I've got a 3/4 inch uniseal that I'm going to put in here. And for a 3/4 pipe to go in there on a uniseal like this, you need a 1.25 inch hole saw. So I'm going to drill that in there, and like I said, this is thinner than the other ones, so hopefully this will go okay. So let me set you down here and do that. Okay, well, that was thicker than I thought it was going to be, so that is good. They've made that thicker down there, so that drilled very easy. So I got Unisil in there in my extension pipe. Pipe, when you put it in there, it helps if you just bevel that down just a little bit across there. And I got a bench grinder right here, so I just use that. And then a little bit of vegetable oil. You just kind of dip that on the end there, and that helps it slide in there. And you might ask, why do I have vegetable oil in the greenhouse? Well, I use that as part of a mixture when I'm doing for powder mildew. So I spray that on the lettuce to help control that. So I've got my pipe coming up in here, and I'm just going to go with a 90 on here. It's kind of hard to see, sorry about that. And so right there, that would get my water level about up to here. So I'm going to push that down further on there. And then this here I'll use as the final water level. So if I want that water level to come up on the trays higher, it's probably going to be about like that. So with this here, I can easily adjust it up, or I can push it down a little bit and lower the water. So the water will probably be about that high with the tray setting in there. So that's how I'm going to do that, and I'll do the other one about the same way, and then set those up on there and run my connections. So I'll get the other one done and get those set up there, and then show you what that's looking like. Okay, well, I got the lines hooked up to both of those. So that comes, both those come down, they're going into the return there. So those are plumbed in. Got my plants up there. So I've got a lot of lettuce in here that I'm getting under the lights. It's been so cold here. I'm trying to keep these back here as long as I can, but these here are really needing to go out in the troughs. Hopefully this weekend it's going to warm up and get some sun. But I got all this plumbed in, insulated. I use PEX and insulate those lines. Try to keep everything warm. So, well, that's going to do it for here. Next week I'm going to start putting in some Dutch buckets. So I'm going to be taking out my grow towers, and I'll go into why I'm doing that and why I'm doing the Dutch buckets and compare those. So stay tuned. Hopefully next week or so I'll have another video. Thanks for watching.